ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if you refer to our analysis in my last video, and the price was here, exactly within this move. We mentioned any breakout of the previous top. From there, we can look for sell. This is what we get exactly. After the price broke the previous top, this is what we get. This is what we have been looking for and what we mentioned. Because if we put this one relative to this, even the indicators give us a divergence. All right. Anyway, this is what we have been looking for, and now we want to see whether this is a correction for continuation or the price can reverse. Okay. I want to see how we can trade it. In this case, we move to daily chart. Okay, as we can see, based on daily chart, we are within this correction. We want to see how long we will be within this correction, how deep it can go before we get the next move. Okay. Anyway, in this case, we move to forward chart. And based on forward chart, we mentioned the price when the price was broke this previous top. When we're talking about this too, now we get this down move. We want to see whether this is a correction for one more drop or not. Because we mentioned if we get one more drop after the breakout of this low, we expect the price to drop to 1642. Then any reversal from there, we can expect the price to break this top continuation with the highest price. Okay, now we're going to see how we can trade this, whether this is a correction for one more drop or it's still we can expect this one to become more complex correction. Okay, also we need to know maybe there is a possibility price even reverse from here without giving us the one more drop. But the best thing is if we get, because if we get any reversal from there, can give us better trade setup. Okay, now we want to see how we can trade it if we move to 1 hour chart. All right. First of all, we want to see whether we can put this one in relative to this as the internal flat, and this is the first move, 1, 2, 3, and we either price reverse from here, or we get one more drop and then price drop from reverse from there. Then from there, this one tend to a deeper correction. And the best things is if the price reverse from here, then we will have this correction and then this move in relative to this. Any reversal from there can give us better trade setup. By the way, we want to see how we can trade it. Okay, whether we can look for this one as a flat for one more drop. Okay, if we want to look for sell, the best thing is the price move a bit higher. Any sharp move with the flag from there, we can sell it. With the breakout of this low, we start to manage it. And if the price drop from here, I don't think we cannot get any trade set up. But whether we want to take the sell from here or not, because if we want to put our stop loss there in terms of the risk and reward, because first things we look for the breakout of this low at least. All right, we need to see whether in terms of the risk and reward, it can give us a good trade setup or not. It depends on the traders. But for me, I don't prefer to sell from here. Okay. But if there is a price we want to look for buy, the only times we can look for buy, if the price sharply break this top with the flag, we can look for buy with the breakout of the desktop. We start to manage, and any reversal from we take from there. Okay, that's why if we get any, if the price move to the break the top, any down move from there in terms of the risk and reward can give us better trade setup rather than selling here. Okay, by the way, we want to see whether this is a flat in relative to this for one more drop, or we can expect the sharp move with the flag for to look for buy. Either of this trade, if we get it, will be short-term trade. But right now we don't have any trade setup. Even the price drop from here, the only way we can look for trade having entry below the switch, I don't suggest that. The best things is the price move a bit higher, sharp move like. Okay. Anyway, we don't have we don't have really proper trade setup. The only thing is we want to see how we can trade this. As I mentioned, this is the only way we can look for, and we want to see whether this is a flat for down move or the price can reverse from here. Okay, but for the long term, we mentioned we will expect the price at least to retest this high. Then any drop from there, we will be more interested for the sell. Then any reversal from there, we can take it, because in terms of the risk and reward can give us better trade setup. And if the price drop from here, I think we just let it go. We don't trade it because we cannot get really good trade setup. Then any reversal from there, maybe we can look for. Okay. Anyway, internally, we don't, for the short term, again, we don't have proper trade setup. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.